Dating and business are literally the same thing. Let me show you what do I mean by this. If you don't know me, my name is Martin. I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 4 years straight. Wow, I have helped dozens of people with their charisma. If you want to work with me, first link in the description. Nobody cares. Let's go. So here is the reason why business and dating is literally the same thing. Let me exactly show you why. Let me actually start with something that will actually blow your mind. Okay, so you have a customer, okay, and you are selling this customer something. If they have a mindset that you're gonna scam them, how do we call that? A bad mindset. How is this similar to dating though? If you want to take a girl out on a date, right, and she has a mindset that you're gonna rape her, how do you call that mindset? A wrong mindset. So it's the literally same thing. If you want to sell to a customer, he's gonna be like, oh, he wants to scam me. And if you want to take a girl out, she's gonna be like, oh, he wants to rape me. You see the parallels here. Is literally the same thing. But that's just one point. Imagine if now I go and tell you dozens more. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So, you have in your business traffic, right? You need some sort of thing to get you customers. So it can be like, I don't know, email outreach, okay? Email outreach. Then you have, for example, content. That's what I'm doing right now. Then you have cold calls. Can I draw a phone? That's a badass phone, bro. You have cold calls, right? And then you can have ads, let's say. Ads, boom. And this is how you get customers. How do you get girls though? It's the same thing with traffic. It's the same thing how you get girls. You need to outreach them somehow. You need to give them your marketing. So let me exactly show you how. First, in ads, in cold email, in cold calls, and in YouTube or organic traffic, you are putting yourself in front of that person. So that person can actually know that someone exists like you. So let me show you how this will be in dating. In dating, if you walk around the city and you look girls in their eyes, right? If you have eye contact with girls. Now, that is one form of marketing. You just go out. Remember this, you go out and you are marketing yourself. Oh, look at me, I exist. Then, in content, like you have scripts, for example. In ads, you have scripts. In here, you have scripts. What are your scripts in IRL? And no, it are no conversational starters. No. It's how you look. It's how you present yourself. It's the necklace you have on yourself. It's how you style your hair. It's the body language you carry yourself with. That is the equivalent of scripts here in dating. You are showing yourself who you are. You are selling yourself. But we are not yet in selling, right? So that is the way how you market yourself. Then you may reach out to girls where? On Tinder. Can I draw this fucking fire? That is a hard. Who cares? You outreach girls on Tinder, on Hinge, Bumble, whatever. And then you may ask some of them for their Instagram, right? Instagram, Instagram. And that's how you outreach them. So that is the traffic when it comes to dating and business parallel. Now, you have what now? You need, after you outreach them, you need to get them where? On a sales call. You need to call with them, right? What is the parallel to this in dating? You need to get them on a date with you. You see it now. You see it now how similar everything is. Everything is just so parallel together. It is almost unbelievable. And that's why the quote that one guy said, I don't remember who it was the men who are good in business are the men who are great with women. Because it is literally the same thing. So once you outreach them, they now know that you exist. You message them, for example, what is your next thing? You need to sell them. So here you are selling your product, your services, and here you are selling yourself. You are selling yourself. And here is where a lot of men get this dating thing wrong, okay? Then you have the conversion rate. This is gonna be the most hated video on my channel. I can guarantee you, because people are gonna be like, no, you can't look at women like business, what the fuck? Shut up. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Go fuck yourself. So here's the thing. If you have conversion rate, if you take like 5 girls on a date and you end up with 3 of them, right? 3 out of 10. What's that? That is a 60% conversion rate. Amazing, right? So that is a good conversion rate. If you go on 5 dates and you close none, that's 0% conversion rate, right? That means you have a problem in your conversions. If you are getting a lot of girls' numbers and you are getting a lot of their contacts, you have good traffic. A lot of girls are messaging you and you have good traffic when it comes to girls and dating. If you know how to get them on a date well, you have good selling skills. And if you actually end up with them as a girlfriend, you have a good conversion rate. And now, this is the most fucked up part I'm ever gonna talk about, because this is insane. Then you have delivery. If you stay with this girl for 1 year, I would say you have a pretty good delivery system. If you get married, you have an exceptional delivery system. And this is how it really works. So, what can we do with this? How can we improve this? Like I said before, if you are getting a lot of girls messaging you, you have good traffic. If you get a lot of girls on dates, you have good selling skill. If you have a lot of girls ended up with you after the first date, you have good conversion rate. And if you are staying with those girls for a long period of time, you have good delivery. This is messed up. So, how can we increase our odds when it comes to dating? This is what most men don't realize. Most men go by their life and they are like, oh, I'm gonna be with this girl and I'm gonna befriend her and we're gonna be friends, blah, blah, blah. And maybe from that friendship, we will go slightly up, up, and up, up, and then it will end up in a relationship. Wow. I have not met one singular person in my entire life that this worked for. Never! Never. All the guys I meet are the guys who go, oh yeah, she's cool, I'm gonna build some rapport, I'm gonna do some quick selling, yeah, and then I'm gonna end up with her. That happened to me every single time, and I had a relationship with a girl for 1 year and 6 months. Just let that sink in. So that is incredible. How some people are like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with her and then it's gonna end up. No, bro. You are already friend zoned. Stop wasting your time. Let me again give it to the example of business. If there was a client, would you with this client build rapport for 2 weeks? Just building rapport for 2 weeks like this, and then at the end when you try to sell him, he's like, no. You just wasted your entire 2 weeks just on this one guy. What? But if you go and you talk to 30 clients, okay, and you are slowly building your rapport with every single one of them, then you can go a little bit into selling. You give them some selling power. You ask them for a date, right? And then this rejects you, this rejects you, this accepts you, rejects, this accepts you, this rejects, blah, blah, blah. Let's just use this as an example. So you get with these 2 girls just on a date, right? And these 2 girls, this one on a first date will reject you, and this one will actually end up with you, and now you have a girlfriend. It's all volume. If you outreach 100 girls, one is gonna be so crazy for you that she's gonna just send you her boobs. And we all know this is true. We all know this is true. If we outreach thousands of girls, there is gonna be one that is gonna just like us, that is gonna go with us on the first day. She's gonna put us in her close friends on Instagram. So I'm telling you, It is just volume and then improving the things that are down here. So for example, traffic, like we know, volume. Selling is your how you text, for example, or how you speak, or how incredibly confident you are. And then you have the conversion rate on a first date. Are you interesting on a first date? Do you have good planning on your first date? Are you masculine? Are you opening doors for her? Are you gentleman-like? Are you masculine? So many things. And then you have delivery, which is how good your communication skills are over the long term, how good you can push the short-term gratification aside and solve the long-term problems, and how of a good mindset you are, how much stickiness do you have so you can stick with one girl and not jump to another, like stickiness with a business. This is insane. What I have just said is absolutely mind-boggling, and it makes me almost go crazy how similar how similar dating and business actually are. It's literally the same thing. You just need to say it in business terms and apply it to dating. And naturally you will find a girlfriend. And do you know, I want to actually say one very important thing. When it comes to dating, it is actually easier than business. Do you know why? Because you need one girlfriend. So you are happy. I mean, yes, okay, let's say you need one 10 out of 10 girlfriend, like in looks, in personality, whatever the fuck. But if this girl is a 10 out of 10, you are happy, you just need one. Just one. You don't need thousands, you need just one. When it comes to clients, well, if you want to live on a good business salary, right? Then you need, well, the thousands. If you sell low ticket, right? If you sell mid ticket, you need like, I don't know, 5K, like, I don't know. No, maybe less, like 2K. Then if you sell high ticket, you might need, I don't know, 100. You need a lot. But that's why dating is easier, because you just need one. And then you need to have an exceptional delivery system. It's fucked up. Like, if I look at it this way, so many people are gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna get so many dislikes. I don't care, because this is how it works. And we just need to logically look at it. And yeah, this is crazy. You have traffic, selling, conversion rate, and finally you have delivery. This is incredible how well this works. So use this mindset on your next dating strategy. And I believe this is the best dating strategy there has ever been. Outreach as many, up your selling game, your confidence, your speaking, your persuasion, your authenticity, that you are yourself, you're not jittery, your eye contact is not going like this. Then be masculine on the first date, be gentle but masculine at the same time, and then solve long-term problems and have good communication skills. And naturally, you're gonna become the best in dating that you will ever be. And at the end of this video, I want to very quickly plug my community. Wow, what a shameless plug, guys. I'm so crazy. It's just $90 per month. And if you want to work with me for just $90 per month and get some good access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert, so I can teach you how to date beautiful women, so you can become more charismatic, get an amazing brotherhood of people next to you, this is exactly the community for you. In just 4 months, here is my promise right here, my offer. In just 4 months, I will make you the most charismatic version of yourself that you will be in this community. That is my guarantee. So if you are interested, click the first link in the description. I love you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye!